On the research farm here at Quincy, Florida, just northwest of Tallahassee, Florida, and we're looking at a pecan tree, and this is where the rust always starts every year. They always find it here first. They plant beans next to this field or next to this tree, and they can almost be assured that they will have rust. You've heard talk about this is where rust starts. We can look down inside. Haven't seen anything yet. Not seen anything here. We'll get over on the Quincy Research Farm, and we're out here looking for rust. And when you get in underneath the leaves, you pull the bottom leaf off, there are indications of it. So we'll take it to a microscope and see if we found it. Southern leaf blight. There's also other experiments going on here at the farm also. This is corn that was planted June the 15th. It's been planted for a maize. They're going to bring Ag in the Classroom kids out here in October around Halloween sometime and teach them about soybean rust and beans, and they're going to make it into a corn maze. So they're not really concerned whether it makes grain or not, but they just wanted to make stock so that they can run the kids around in it and get them lost and wear them down so they'll sleep on the way home. And we're looking at cotton, something that's kind of not, we up here in the Midwest don't know much about it, but it's in the boll stage. It's starting to bloom, and it's coming along. Still here at the Quincy Research Station. This was a field of beans that they kind of didn't watch for a few days, and the rust got into it. As you can see on the back side of the leaf, don't really have enough light, but you can see the spots. But this is what rust looks like when it's too late to spray it. These beans are pretty mature. They're still filling, and at this point it would not be conducive to go in, and it would not be economically feasible to go in and spray and increase the yield. They are far enough along that they will continue on to maturity, and right now they don't look very hot, but they're still filled out very well. It's been an interesting day. There's been over 100 people here. We've been in a rust school all day. It's going to continue tomorrow for some people, another half a day, and we've looked at rust through a microscope and learned how to identify it and whatnot. And I hope it's something that we never have to put into practice at home, but it does give you an idea of what to look for and the different diseases that are in beans, and how to differentiate between the two. Been a very interesting day. I'll conclude my report. This is Ross Prough for Ag Reports Network, talking to you from the Quincy Research Farm in Florida State University at Quincy, Florida. They have about 1,600 acres here. They have a freeway that goes right through the middle of it. The state, when they put the highway through, they went right through the kind of the middle of the university ground through the 1,600 acres, and so needless to say, the property on all sides of the cloverleaf and everything is quite valuable to them, to other people. But so far they're hanging on to it as a research station. It's been a very interesting day. They research cotton and peanuts, corn, and also do quite a few horticultural crops here. Signing off, this is Ross Prough of Greenfield, Illinois for Ag Reports Network.